What's the most absurd thing someone blamed on Mercury being in retrograde? My coworker Sarah was late to work every day for a week straight. When our boss finally confronted her about it, she said with complete seriousness, "It's not my fault. Mercury is in retrograde, so all communication and transportation are disrupted." She blamed planetary alignment for her inability to set an alarm clock. The next day, she spilled coffee on her laptop during a meeting. Instead of apologizing, she sighed dramatically and said, "Mercury retrograde strikes again. Technology always malfunctions during this time. Sarah, you knocked over your cup because you were gesturing wildly while talking. That's not astrology, that's physics." But she was just getting started. When she forgot to send an important email to a client, she told our boss, "You can't expect normal communication during Mercury retrograde. I was protecting the company by not sending confusing messages, protecting us by not doing your job." Then she missed a deadline because she couldn't trust her computer to save files properly during retrograde. I watched her forget to hit save and lose 2 hours of work. When I pointed out the autosave feature, she said, "Autosave doesn't work when the planets are misaligned." The breaking point came when she called in sick on Friday. Her excuse? "Mercury retrograde is giving me a headache. My chakras are completely out of balance." Our boss asked if she needed to see a doctor. "No, doctors can't treat planetary influences. I need to wait for Mercury to go direct." Monday morning she walked in acting like nothing happened. When our boss asked if she was feeling better, she said, "Oh yeah, Mercury isn't in retrograde anymore, so everything's back to normal." I looked up the Mercury retrograde dates. It was supposed to last another 2 weeks. I pointed this out to her. Actually, Mercury is still in retrograde until next Friday. Her face went blank. She stared at me for a long moment, then said, "Well, I'm more sensitive to the pre-retrograde shadow period." The what? It's when Mercury is slowing down before going retrograde. Very disruptive. So now she was blaming both actual retrograde and the lead up to retrograde? That's like a month of planetary excuses. Our boss had heard enough. "Sarah, Mercury retrograde happens 3 times a year. You can't use it as an excuse for poor performance every few months." Her response? "Actually, some years have 4 retrogrades, and there are also other planets that go retrograde. Venus, Mars, Jupiter." She started listing every planet in the solar system. This woman was prepared to blame her work ethic on the entire universe. The final straw was when she tried to reschedule a client meeting because Venus retrograde makes it a bad time for negotiations. Our boss looked it up. Venus retrograde happens every 18 months and lasts 40 days. Sarah was essentially asking to avoid important meetings for over a month. She got written up for excessive use of astrological explanations for workplace performance issues. I didn't even know that was a thing you could get in trouble for. But apparently, when you blame every mistake on planetary movement, HR has to step in. The best part? After she got written up, she said it was because Saturn is in my 7th house, causing workplace authority conflicts. Even her disciplinary action was somehow the fault of space rocks. Some people really will blame anything except themselves.